Hello viewers, welcome to another episode of knowledge sharing. For today, we are looking at this question. It says, find the value of x and y in x plus y equals to 10 and xy equals to 100. So we are going to find the value of x and y from that given equation. So we are given x plus y equals to 10 and also xy equals to 100. Let's call this equation 1 and call this equation 2. So from equation 1, we can make y the subject of this expression. So from equation 1, we have x plus y minus x equals to 10 minus x. This we can rearrange this. We have x minus x plus y equals to 10 minus x. This will go and we are now left with y equals to 10 minus x. Let's call this equation 3. So what we are going to do is for us to substitute equation 3 into equation 2. So from equation 2, we have xy equals to 100. And we said here from equation 3 that our y equals to 10 minus x. So here we become x. In the place of y, we put 10 minus x all equals to 100. We can expand this. X times 10 will give us 10x. Then x times minus x will give us minus x to the power of 2 equals to 100. So here we can move 100 to this side, or we can move the whole of this left hand side to right hand side, so that minus x to the power of 2 will turn positive. So this will become, when this moves to this other side, become x to the power of 2. Then when this moves to this other side, become minus 10x, then still remain plus 100 equals to 0. We can see that we have a quadratic equation here. And for us to find the value of x here, we need to use the quadratic formula for us to find the value of x. So doing, our quadratic formula is in the form x. Okay, let's transfer this. X to the power of 2 minus 10x plus 100 equals to 0. Then our quadratic formula is in the form x equals to minus b plus or minus square root of b to the power of 2 minus 4ac all over 2 times a. From here, we can compare this with a quadratic formula. Our value of a equals to 1. This coefficient is 1. Then our value of b equals to minus 10. This is minus 10. And our value of c equals to 100. This is 100, the constant, which is c. So doing, we need to expand, or we need to substitute these parameters into the quadratic formula, where we have x equals to minus b is minus into minus 10. Then we have plus or minus square root of minus 10 to the power of 2 minus 4 times a. Our a is 1 times c. Our c is 100 all over 2 times 1, which is a. And here we have the value of x equals to minus times minus 10 will give us 10. We have plus or minus square root of minus 10 to the power of 2 gives us 100 minus 4 times 1 times 100 will give us minus 400 all over 2 times 1, which is 2. So doing, our value of x equals to 10 plus or minus square root of 100 minus 400 will become minus 300 all over 2. In so doing, we can express x as 10 plus or minus, we have square root of 300 is same thing as having 100 times 3 times minus 1 all over 2. So doing, we need to clean this for us to transfer this or continue evaluation as x equals to this same thing as 10 plus or minus, this is same thing as root 100 times root 3 times root minus 1 all over 2. So doing, our x equals to 10 plus or minus square root of 100 is same thing as 10. Then we have square root of 3. Then square root of minus 1 is I, which is iota. We have I here all over 2. In this case, we can separate this. This can become x equals to 10 all over 2 plus or minus 10 root 3 I all over 2. 2 cancel here and 2 cancel here, 5. 2 cancel here and 2 cancel here, 5. Our value of x will be equals to 5 plus or minus 5 root 3i. So this is the value of x that we have. And we have two solutions of x here, which is x1 as 5 plus 5 root 3i, and our x2 as 5 minus 5 root 3i. So we have value of x here. We recall that our value of y equals to 10 minus x. So these are the value of x here. We need to substitute into this equation y equals to 10 minus x for us to find the value of y, because we are asked to find x and y. So doing, we need to come over to this other side. We have here y equals to 10 minus x. At x equals to, let's take the first one, x1 equals to 5 plus 5 root 3i. Substituting that into this equation, we have the value of y1 equals to 10 minus 5 plus 5 root 3i. This, we can expand this bracket. We have y1 equals to 10 minus 5 minus 5, because minus times 5 will give us minus 5. Then minus times 5 root 3i will give us minus 5 root 3i. So this is same thing as y1 equals to 10 minus 5 is 5 minus 5 root 3i. This is the value of y1 that we have. Let's look at y2 that we have from this equation. At x2 equals to 5 minus 5 root 3i, taking this other one. So from here we have value of y equals to 10 minus x. Then our x here is 5 minus 5 root 3i. So doing, we can expand this. This will give us y2 equals to 10 minus times 5 will give us minus 5. Then we have minus times minus 5 root 3i will give us plus 5 root 3i. This is the same thing as y2 equals to 10 minus 5 will give us 5. Then we have plus 5 root 3i. So this is the value of y2 that we have. So doing, we can write it out as x1, y1 as our x1 is 5 plus 5 root 3i. Then our y1 equals to 5 minus 5 root 3i. Then x2, y2 will become our x2 equals to 5 minus 5 root 3i. Then our y2 is 5 plus 5 root 3i. So you can see that the value of x1 equals to the value of y2, and the value of y1 equals to the value of x2. So doing, we can do a little check for us to see whether the value of xy can satisfy this expression that we are given. Before we do that, we need to clean this. So we are given x plus y equals to 10, and also xy equals to 100. Let's substitute the value of x1 and y1 into this expression. For x1, where we have x1 and y, will give us x1 is 5 plus 5 root 3i. That is for x1. And also plus y1, which is 5 minus 5 root 3i. Will this equals to 10? We can see that we have 5 root 3i here and minus 5 root 3i. They will cancel each other. We are now left with 5 plus 5. Therefore, 5 plus 5 equals to 10. 10 equals to 10. What we have on the left hand side is what we have on the right hand side. Therefore, the value of x1, y1 satisfy this expression. Let's look at the second term where we have x, y equals to 100. Still on this first one, we have 5 plus 5 root 3i. Then we have multiplied by 5 minus 5 root 3i. Will this equals to 100? So doing, we can expand this parenthesis. 5 times 5 will give us 25. We have 5 times minus 5 root 3i will give us minus 25 root 3i. So we have plus 5 root 3i times 5 will give us plus 25 root 3i. So we have plus 5 root 3i times minus 5 root 3i will give us minus 25. So we are now left with root 3i to the power of 2. Will that equals to 100? So doing, we can see that we have minus 25 root 3i here will cancel here. So we are now left with this. So we are now left with 25 minus, this is the same thing as 25, we have root 3i to the power of 2 equals to 100. Will this equals to 100? So doing, this is the same thing as 25, then we have minus 25, this is the same thing as times root 3 all to the power of 2, then we have times minus square root of minus 1 all to the power of 2. Will this equals to 100? This same thing as 25 minus 25. We have this will go here and this will go here. We are now left with times 3. Then we have this will go here and this will go here. We are now left with times minus 1. Will this equals to 100? We can see that we have 25. We have minus 25 times 3 times minus 1 will give us plus 75. Will this equals to 100? We can see that 25 plus 75 gives us 100 equals to 100. What we have on the left hand side is what we have on the right hand side. Therefore, the second value of x1 and y1 for the second equation satisfy this expression. You can do the same thing with x2 and y2 and let us know your answer from the comment section. If you like what we're doing here, follow us on our Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube channel, comments, and share our video for more interesting topics. Thank you.